Hello students, hope you are safe and healthy. Welcome back to online session of EVS 1 lesson number 7 food and nutrition. Can you tell some of the food items in our everyday meals are given below. Read their names. Rice, मूंग दाल आमटी, चवली उसळ, चपातीस, जवार भाकरी, कॅबेज भाजी, pumpkin raita, carrot salad, onion pakoras, garlic chutney, lemon pickle, yogurt, papad. Which of these dishes are served with large spoons or ladles and which ones with very small spoons? With large spoons or ladles, we can serve rice, मूंग दाल आमटी, चवळी उसळ, and cabbage bhaji. Small spoons we can serve pumpkin raita, garlic chutney, lemon pickle. Staple food chapati, bhakri or rice form a part of every meal we have. We eat more of these foods than of the others. Therefore, wheat, jawar, rice are said to be our staple foods. However, with chapatis, bhakris or rice, we eat several other items which make our meals tastier. Besides, for reasons of good health, it is important to include these food items in our meals. Variety in foodstuffs. What foodstuffs are used to prepare the other items in our meals? Some of these foodstuffs and their names are shown in the box on page 43 of textbook. Which ones are you familiar with? If there are some which you have not seen, try to get a look at them. From which ones do we get flour? Yes, from jawar and bajra. From what do we get butter, ghee and yogurt? Yes, from milk. From which ones do we get oil? Yes, from groundnut, sesame and safflower. Which of these do we get from animals? Yes, milk and eggs. Which ones give a sweet, sour, bitter taste or are spicy hot? Yes, chickus are sweet to taste. Raw mango, tamarind and lemon are sour to taste. Bitter gourd is bitter to taste. Green chilies, cloves and black pepper are hot spicy. Which ones do we eat raw? Yes, radish and cucumber we eat raw. Which ones do we use in small quantities? Yes, cloves, black pepper, green chilies, tamarind we use in small quantities. Which ones are used in larger quantities? Yes, jawar and bajra are used in larger quantities. You have seen what a wide variety there is in our foodstuffs. We use different foodstuffs for different purposes. We use milk to get butter. We get flours from jawar, bajra to make bhakris. To add a sour taste, we may use lemons or tamarind or raw mangoes. When making sweets, we may use either sugar or jaggery which we get from sugarcane. Just as there is variety in the foodstuffs we use, there are differences in people's likes and dislikes. We tend to eat the items we like again and again. We also tend to always avoid what we don't like. However, the most important thing is to ensure that the food related needs of our body are all being met. The food constituents that meet the needs of our body are present in all our foodstuffs in varying quantities. Some of these constituents give strength to our body. We work or play all day long. Also, work like respiration and digestion of food goes on inside our body. The body needs strength for all these work. Some constituents help our body to grow. They also help to repair the wear and tear of our body that takes place in everyday work. Some food constituents help to nourish our body. They help to create a store of substances that give energy to our body. Some food constituents are necessary for certain special reasons. For example, some constituents make our bones strong. Some constituents give the body the strength to fight diseases. And for all the functions of our body to go on smoothly, we need to drink plenty of water. If our body is to work properly, it must remain healthy. So we must include all the food constituents in our diet. We get all these food constituents from different foodstuffs in different quantities. That is why we keep using different foodstuffs in our daily meals. Such a diet ensures proper nourishment for our body. Do you know? Some people believe that costly foods are more nourishing than inexpensive foods. But that is not always true. All expensive foods are not more nourishing. Similarly, all cheaper foods are not less nourishing.